So we're at In-N-Out Burger and we're vegan, so we're going to show you how we order our vegan stuff at In-N-Out Burger.
How are you?
Good, how are you? I'm going to do 2 of the same type of burgers. Can I do 2 veggie burgers with no cheese and no spread? Yes, please. Ketchup and mustard instead.
Do you like onions?
Yes, and can I have both types of onions?
Okay.
And then can you also add the green chilies? And then can you double up the veggies? And extra toast on the bun, please?
Yep.
Perfect. And then 2, or just 1 French fry. So it was $5.90 for 2 burgers, 2 veggie burgers, and some French fries.
So we have 2 veggies with no spread, extra lettuce, tomato, and grilled onion. Add raw onion, add ketchup and mustard, extra chilies, and extra toast.
Perfect.
These are the veggie burgers here. There's no meat in them or cheese. They just basically pile in all the toppings.
So good. Tastes.
And yeah, and you can see it comes out to $5.90 for 2 people with fries. It's not the healthiest option, but sometimes when you just want to have the fast food cheat day and Dani's slurping down LaCroix like a mad woman.
Always.
So this is the receipt. This is how we do it.
And from the left lane to turn left onto West Tropicana Avenue.
Shut up. Alright. Next stop is the grocery store. So we're going to head over to Sprouts. We really need some water and just a few items before we head out for a few days here. Hit up the grocery store, unpacking some of the stuff. Some coconut yogurt for the morning. Some sriracha baked tofu. The essentials. Just some veggies. Chocolate. Choco Love. Yeah, just cilantro, bananas. Just a whole bunch of veggies and random things.
When we go to the grocery store, we always bring our produce bags. We just have 1 bag filled with all of our bags. And we usually don't get those green grocery bags that you shove all of your produce in. We make our own so that we can reuse it, because I think it's fine to let your veggies commingle with each other, usually if you don't have these either. And we have some things like this. Yeah. And we just store them like this. We have other things for like
filling up our water before we head out. We were just headed out of town. We were going to the Mohave Desert, and we had a few rough shifts in the van. We don't know what that's all about, so we were 10 minutes away out of town from Henderson, Nevada. We're gonna go take it in and see what's up. I'm gonna check the transmission fluid as well here in a second. So we took the van into the dealership over in Henderson, Nevada. They didn't really know what was going on. We were driving and the transmission shifted really hard from first to second. It kind of like jolted. So we took it in to see what the deal was. They had nothing for us.
except the bill.
Yeah, except somehow we got charged.
They drove it 10 miles
Mercedes.
and said they couldn't duplicate it. So pay up.
Yeah, so that was unfortunate. Now we are just kind of headed down south further. Yeah, so if anyone out there's had Sprinter transmission, kind of jolting. Let us know.
Kind of like a punch when it goes into
it
the
only
next
has
gear.
happened twice though.
Yeah.
But it was kind of,
Didn't seem right.
and we're gonna head on, try to find somewhere to camp out here in the middle of nowhere for the next night. And we're gonna head on. We're looking for a campsite out here in the Mohave Desert, just a bit off of I-40. Get you an idea what we're going through here.
Look how jagged the mountains are.
Off-roading a bit here. Getting to a site. It's pretty busy over here, but maybe we'll find something. We thought there'd be no one out here. Alright, here's our spot for the night. We just had Junior Ranger, 60-year-old crybaby, scare us away from camping next to him.
He said we were too close. It would ruin his experience.
And there's a lot of people here. He was just being a brat.
Yeah. For some reason we listened.
I think a lot in my own life.
Alright, so we just had an interesting interaction twice. And we got here pretty late because we were at the Mercedes dealership and they told us all of nothing and wasted a bunch of time. But we got here super late, and this isn't our first option to camp or anything, but it was on freecampsites.net, so it was on the way. And we're like, oh, let's just pull over here, like, I've had enough of today, and, like, some engine scares. So we pull over here, and all the campsites are kind of full. It kind of goes off, everything kind of cul-de-sacs off into, like, a campsite, but there's some turnaround areas. And basically we pulled into one of those turnaround areas close to someone's campsite twice. And they told us, oh, you can't camp here. You can't camp here. It's older people come over and tell us, oh, you can't camp here. You have to camp next to a fire ring. And I just kind of want to tell them to mind their own business or something. I don't know. Like, I've had a long day and this is my last resort. Like, do any of you guys have these problems? Or is it just us? With older people coming over and kind of telling you where you can and can't camp on public land. I feel like they have some kind of authority as junior rangers or something of America, and it bothers me. That's all. Just wondering if anyone else has those interactions. People our age doing what we're doing now, kind of pretending to be retired or whatever. We've noticed that those people are inviting, and they say, you know what, there's not a campsite, but there's room for you at our campsite. That's happened to us numerous times. We've done it with numerous people. But we just feel a little like you shouldn't be here by that generation, and it's kind of annoying. I don't know how to feel about it, but it takes a lot of energy to not react poorly.
Alright, it's morning. We moved because the junior rangers were annoying last night. The 58-year-old junior rangers, all 10 of them, that griped and moaned because we parked next to them. So here is our spot now. We park at the viewpoint. We don't follow the rules.
But if she had, I would have said no.
Alright, we're just hanging out, making a quick breakfast before we head into the madness of Southern California. I'm just going to show you guys how we make our yogurt last longer. So we buy not always this brand, but we get the coconut yogurt, and then we coconut milk, and use Genesis Pure Mila Micro Slice Chia Seeds, And then what we do is, I'll show you here. So I already did this one. What I do is I get this chia, and then I put a decent amount in here. Then you chuck that in, then you just give it a good stir, and then I'll add the milk here in a sec. You basically just add, I don't have much milk, I'd usually pour more, but you can see out of one of these, I made these, and then we even had breakfast today too with it. So it just helps thicken up, the chia just helps thicken up that milk and yogurt together, and you basically double your yogurt with this, and then we'll have yogurt for almost a week now. And then I'll let this chill in the fridge for a while and it'll solidify. If you use the whole seeds, it gets a little more firm than these, but these ones are better for you. Alright, we're leaving the spot we were at last night. We are heading into Southern California to meet up with our friend and maybe try to get the van checked out again by someone legit. And yeah, but let us know what you guys think about the junior rangers, the old people telling us what we can and cannot do. We thought it was pretty interesting, so
being pretty like not community oriented is what we felt from it. It's basically like it was a big enough site for a bunch of people, but they just, some guy put rocks in front of it so that only his truck could fit there, even though it was room enough for 4 or 5 cars. So there were 4 or 5 spots and only 4 or 5 people were trying to hold them down and not share them.
yeah, so it was really weird. But yeah, this will probably be the end of this episode, so, unless something else happens, but I don't think anything will. Knock on wood. But yeah, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later. Good morning. Having a rough start here. Last night I dropped my hard drive and broke it, and the Sprinter, our van, is having transmission things. It's like thunking in between gears, and I've talked to like 3 different places and they don't know what to do. I already spent $160 checking it out at the dealership for them to tell me nothing, so at this point we don't really know what to do. If anyone's ever had Sprinter transmission issues where their transmission kind of thunks, or it's only happened a few times, but it does seem like it's problematic. So we're gonna head to San Diego. I have to work for a few days and we're gonna try to sort it out there. And also for the hard drive, I have no idea. It dropped on the ground and now it's like making a ticking sound, so we've had a rough start. But I'll keep you posted. This will be the last clip of this video, and we'll upload it and we will start a new one. I just woke up.
And yeah, I don't know what to say. I hope our van's okay. I hope our hard drive's okay. Everything will be okay.